I'm Dimitri from Baby and Gear, located in Aurora, Ontario. Today I'm going to present the Peg Perego Skate stroller. This is a great stroller and quite often underrated. One thing you'll notice is just like all of our all-star lineup on this platform right behind me, it glides marvelously. As you can see, one hand turn. Now, I don't have the toddler chair on it yet or the bassinet. Purposely took that off so you could just see the frame as it is, so I can demonstrate a few features first without those additional accessories. The first thing I'm going to point out to you is the basket. Now, this is actually a strength and a weakness. Some people don't like the fact that it's a very small basket, not enough to store in. However, there's also a tether here on the bottom that you could put boxes and other things if you need to, or larger items. But one thing that I think that makes it actually a really good feature is, before you fold any stroller, you need to remove everything from the basket. So having a removable basket like this allows you to quickly take it from the stroller out, put it in your car, and then allow you to fold the stroller quite easily. The other thing is, of course, the smaller the basket, the less items that you'll probably be tempted to bring with you. If you're at a picnic, you can quickly remove the basket from the stroller and bring it with you as well, instead of, again, digging through the bottom of your basket. Kind of like the Upper Baby here, which you're forced to. Of course, it's a great big basket space, but you'll be forced to be digging things out from underneath. So once you remove the basket, then folding the stroller is a snap. I always recommend putting the brake on before you fold the stroller. And with 3 easy clicks, 1, 2, and it's done. Now what else I like to do is bend the handlebar in, like that. And what I also like is Peg Perego gives you a handle right here so that you can lift it up and stand it up just like that. And with using the handle again, you can pick it up, put it into your trunk, and you're off to go. Alright, so unfolding it, there's a lock mechanism right here, so simply lift it up, and you'll hear the snap. That's actually another great feature, is when you'll know when everything's working by hearing all the snaps. And then of course I lift up the handlebar to a comfortable level, and I'm ready to go. Okay, so I've demonstrated the removable basket. Oh, by the way, we also get a rain cover for the toddler chair. This is a nice feature. The first thing I'm going to do is demonstrate how to use the infant carrier seat. Now, Peg Perego makes great strollers, and they also make great infant carriers. Or actually, the one infant carrier, the Peg Perego Primavaggio SIP. Now, of course, they want you to buy not only the stroller, but they also want you to buy their infant car seat carrier, so they give you an adapter. Whereas any other stroller, you're going to have to buy the adapter separately. And this could range from anywhere from $40 to an $80 value. And that's included. So by simply following the lines, you'll see there's a single line here and a double line here, and you simply match those up on the adapter. Once you've got it in, you can grab your infant carrier and mount it right in, just like that. And again, you heard the click, you feel secure, and guess what it is? Just hope I can pick up the entire stroller with the infant carrier on it. It's not going anywhere. To release the infant carrier, there, you can't really see it, but right behind here there's a little mechanism. Pull it up and lift it up. So there's the stroller with the infant carrier. To release the adapters, there's a gray button right in here. Push it and lift it up. Push it, lift it up, and you're done. Alright, so the next feature I would like to present is the bassinet. Now again, you can't really see it, but there are icons on this component, on this mechanism of the stroller. And so you simply line up the bassinet icon. Maybe I could bring it a little closer. Okay, so there's 2 icons right here and right here. You line those up and you're ready to go to put the bassinet on. Okay. And again, set the brake. Oops. And there you have it. There's the bassinet. Bassinet looks a little funny right now because I've taken the canopy off and put it on the toddler chair. But there's a couple features that I want to point out that I think is quite incredible, actually, and I think Peg Perego was ahead of its time. The first, you'll see this tether right here. And what the tether does is it lifts up the head part of the bassinet. So say your child is colicky or has got a bit of a cold or acid reflux and needs to sit up a little more. By pulling this tether, all right, in fact, I'll show you right here. It lifts up this head part right here. I'll just put it back on. All right. Now the other feature, of course you saw me how easy it is to remove the bassinet. All the gray buttons on the stroller perform some kind of function. So by pressing down on the side parts right here, I can lift it up and out. Now, the other thing that I love about this stroller is that I can move the child closer to me by using the mechanism on the side here. Again, gray buttons, press the gray buttons down, and there you go. I've lifted up the bassinet closer to me. This is great because, again, I'm going to lower the handlebar. Then the belly bar here, I can simply remove just like that. And now I can do an instant diaper change. I haven't even lifted the child out of the bassinet. That's fantastic. Or say my child just needs some soothing. I can get a little closer to him or her. Of course, you can remove the whole belly bar component completely. There's a button right underneath that allows you just simply to slide out this component. And then, of course, you can mount it onto the toddler chair. So, once you're done, you can lower this. The other thing I'm going to point out, now that I just kind of caught my eye, is that Peg Perego also gives you a cup holder. And this is great because, again, with other strollers, that could be about a $30 value right there. So, right off the bat, you get an adapter that comes with it and a cup holder. That could be approximately a $100 savings in your pocket. So the stroller starts at $749 and includes those two items. It's a pretty good buy. Okay, so there's the bassinet. Lifting the bassinet up and out. Now it's time for the toddler chair. Simply line it up. And there you have it. So the toddler chair is great because it does sit up rather well. The other thing is it will also recline to an almost flat position. Again, the Peg Perego Skate was one of the first strollers to do that, almost flat, which I think was a very neat and innovative feature for its time. The other thing I'm going to point out to you, as you saw with the bassinet, how I lifted it up closer to me. Let's say you're at the mall and it's time for lunch. You don't want to get your child out. Lift the stroller up, and then now the child is table height. You can also buy as an accessory a tray with the child's own little cup holder there. And as I said, I have the canopy here on the toddler chair, and I wanted to talk to you about that just for a little bit. Okay, so one thing that you'll see is it's got a nice mesh back, and it makes great sense for the bassinet because it obviously provides a lot of airflow. So, and interesting enough, again, it was one of the first companies to do that. So with the mesh bag, the child gets lots of fresh air, or if it's windy, you can simply cover it up, just like that. Now, people always ask, can I fold a stroller with the seat on? And with the Peg Perego Skate, the answer is yes. Again, before you fold any stroller, you got to remove the contents of the basket. But with the Peg Perego Skate, that's no problem. Done. Alright, same thing. Now, you may not have seen it before, but I'll demonstrate it again. There's a button here and a button here, and then the folding mechanism right underneath here. So it's a three-step process. 1, 2, 3. So, I'll do it this way. Break, it's a good idea. 1, 2, 3. And you saw how I just let it drop? It's designed to take that. So you could just literally just let it drop and you're done. Again, I fold the handlebar like this, and from the handle underneath, pick it up, and it'll stand on its own. Now, as with many strollers, you could also have the chair facing the other way. Again, all your gray buttons do something, so that gray button right in here, just press it down and it releases the toddler chair. Okay, so now the chair is facing me. Let's say I want to fold the stroller with the seat facing me. Okay, well there's a little trick that you have to do. See this button right here? I'll come around this side. So what this button allows you to do, you have to slide it out. Okay, once you've got it in a totally flat position, slide it out. And then you bend the seat even further so that it lines up with the frame. Now that it's lined up with the frame, I can go ahead and fold the stroller. And there you have it. Oops. And to lift it up, you'll see right behind here, there's a latch, and that simply allows you to tilt the chair. Once again, on the side here, gray buttons. Remove the toddler chair. Whoops. Line it up, and you're good. And that's the Peg Perego Skate. I've shown you a lot of the advantages. As I mentioned earlier, you get an adapter, you get a cup holder, you can switch the seat either way, you can fold the stroller with the seat faced either way. The bassinet is great. I love the tether that allows you to lift up the head. I love the removable basket. Just for those times where you're in a rush and you got to get into your car, instead of digging everything out of the basket of your stroller, you can just grab it, remove it. Or again, if you're at a picnic and you just want to have the contents of your basket beside you, you can do that as well. Now, a couple things that I don't like about it. It does come with a jumper seat. It's called the jumper seat, and that's the second seat for your toddler or for the eldest child, which latches right behind here. And the problem with that is it's a smaller seat and it's really close. At least that's what a lot of the customer feedback I get. So that's one of the downsides. And then the other downside is the front wheels. I love the shocks on the Peg Perego Skate, except just the thickness of the wheel at the front is, well, it's not so much the thickness, but it's the thinness of it actually that really bothers me. I wish it was a bit thicker like the Uppa Baby. I really like the Uppa Baby's front wheel, and I wish it was kind of similar to that. Unfortunately, that really deters people. They look at the front wheels and they think that it won't be able to take the suburban environment, where in fact it's a fantastic stroller for the suburban environment, even for some light trails as well. So that's the Peg Perego Skate. I'm Dimitri from Baby and Gear, and thank you for watching.